Happy festive season and happy new year to everyone. And I wanted to just take a moment just to spend a few moments talking about one of the things that can cause some real headaches during the festive season. And that, of course, is relationships. You see, there are four key levels of consciousness in life. One being material world stuff, things, stuff, cars, products, all of the stuff, the toys, money, bodies, all of that is kind of the first realm of consciousness. Beyond that, the second realm of consciousness, relationships, your relationships with others. Beyond that is spirituality or your relationship with yourself. And beyond that, we have our purpose or our dharma in life. Now, interestingly enough, I hear and listen to a lot of issues around relationship, both relationship with self and relationship with others around the festive season. And I just want to share a couple of insights. Firstly, don't fall into the trap of sacrificing your relationships in the pursuit of level one consciousness. I mean, that's an obvious one, right? Although it's such a trap that so many people fall into. Sacrificing quality time with loved ones, quality conversations with loved ones in the pursuit of material world success, because that's a hugely egoic thing to do, and yet something that many people do in the strive to prove themselves. It's a thing that many men do, thinking that they're doing it for their family, when really the one thing that their family want is time with them. So there's the first thing to avoid. The second thing to avoid is what I call the mirror of relationships challenge. And what I mean by that is many people sabotage their relationships because of their own thoughts about others, their own judgments about other people, which are in essence just a reflection of what is inside you. You see, relationships serve one purpose. Somebody asked me recently, what is the purpose of relationships? Well, relationships magnify. If you go to a gig, a music concert or a football match, the atmosphere, the energy will get magnified. Now that's what a relationship does, both positively and negatively. It will magnify love, it will magnify joy, it will magnify peace, but it'll also magnify anger, frustration, sadness, fear, hurt, guilt, and disappointment. So if you have any of those characteristics or energies within you, that will get magnetized or energized through your relationship to other people. In essence, because of the way the mind works and that you're only ever seeing 134 bits of information out of 11 billion, any judgments you make about another human being is in essence a judgment about yourself. And that's a key thing to learn. When you understand that, we can stop acting from those judgments and go, hang on a minute, what do I need to learn about myself in order to let go of that judgment so that I can live life with more peace, joy, and abundance? Now, that doesn't mean that you might not be with your perfect partner right now, but if you apply those lessons, you stop sacrificing time with loved ones for some material world success, and B, secondly, if we make sure that we appreciate that our judgments of others in relationships are a reflection of what's inside us. When we are not feeling right, we don't blame our partner. We look at what we can learn, what we can do differently. And like I say, it might not mean that you're in the perfect relationship right now, but it could become the perfect relationship. Or it might mean that your next relationship may become, not that there's ever such a thing as a perfect relationship, but it means that you might gain more success further down the road in your relationships. What I call building your relationships on a much more solid foundation. As Eckhart Tolle says, relationships aren't there to make you happy, they're to make you conscious. Now, again, I think a friend of mine said that's a pretty bleak picture. Well, maybe, but if you become more conscious, then you will live life with much greater fulfillment, peace, contentment. And the blips you experience in life will become much farther and further between as you begin to become triggered less and less often by the people around you. Because when you're feeling good and when you're able to not react to things that would have previously pushed your buttons, then that's a sign that your consciousness has raised. So if your partner is good at pushing your buttons, what are those buttons? What are the triggers? And what is it, therefore, deep inside of you that you need to let go of and to learn more about so that you can be more successful in your own relationships for your own benefit and for everyone around you? So have a wonderful remainder of the festive season. Have a happy new year, and I wish you the best in all senses for 2019, but of course specifically in your relationships. Lots of love.